morning, it's Nancy today. Look what it looks like outside. It's so sunny. It's just beautiful. I love the hills around us. Look at the lines on the snow. All these lines. The shadows of the trees. It's the early morning, 9:30 sun. Oh, I hear noise. There's something happening over here. Oh, look, it's a blue jay. Oops. It was a blue jay. You know why I love looking out the windows? I think part of it, it's very beautiful, but also the work of my hands. I planted everything. Willem helped me plant the fruit trees. Just so nice to see it all. And it's so enjoying, Big fat blue jay. Look at how fat he is today. When they're puffed up like that, it means they're cold. Oh, look. There's one up there in the tree right there. He's all puffed up. Oh, the other one just flew up above him. They're sunning themselves to get warm. See how they puff out their probably can't, but anyway, I can. I like looking at them. I once saw an owl in that tree. I think it was a saw-whet owl. It's kind of orangey. I used to put bird food on these little platforms. That was before I could afford bird feeders. This platform no longer has a flat thing on it. I had them in front of every window. Let's see if they're still in front of other windows. This one you know about. That's because my desk used to be over here. And I used to be able to sit at my desk and watch the birds on there. And I think I had one here too, but we just got oh, there it is, yeah, right there. We used to have a shingle roof, but we have a metal roof on it now, and I think the snow broke this eaves trough off. We'll deal with it later. Look at how high the snow comes here. Very fresh. Oh, look at those beautiful birch trees. Boy, there's been lots of activity over there. Looks like he slept up there. Looks like a deer bed. Foxes like to be on the top of the hill where they can get a good look around. I just love that view up there. The ridge. It's cold. Sometimes you can tell by the look of the trees how cold it is. They get very white when they're cold. Light. And when they're warm, they get dark. Looks like that's rabbits. Oh, a blue jay right behind me. Wow, the wind is coming in the window. Gotta be careful not to disturb that snow or it'll come back to bite me. Wouldn't be able to close the door. Look how deep it is on my hammock. That's the hammock over there. And my chair. Those deer tracks here look so big. They're huge. Almost like a bear. But it's melted and thawed many times, so. Often at the base of a tree you'll see a big splat of hard tracks, which is where a squirrel has jumped out of the tree to get on the floor. This is Celsius, so it's 13 degrees Fahrenheit. I've spent so many hours and afternoons lying in that hammock. And that hammock there, less in that hammock because of the mosquitoes. And many winters lying in this hammock right here in the sun. And many, 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 many afternoons in this hammock over here. Isn't that nice? I just love looking out the window. It's one of the things I do. I look out the windows. But I love this window too. And I have my chair here where I can turn it and sit so I can look out the window. It must have been damp yesterday and the frost has clung to the trees overnight. I never did hang up my Christmas lights. Christmas this year really was a little different. Very different. We went away to Georgia, we came back and had a crisis and moved to Ottawa for a while. And see if I put it right against the door, so you still see the reflections. I think it's because it's double pane glass. I'd like to bring in the shovel so I can easily use the shovel out there to get water to thaw. Snow to thaw to water. So beautiful. Man, I could just sit here all day and look at it. How did I get so blessed to have this wonderful thing? You know, my two oldest kids they're very wealthy people. And, you know, we're not. We're just normal. And yet we have this amazing property. We bought this property for $80,000. Just to let you know that we are not amazingly wealthy. And that was a very difficult price, which we worked with. And that's when everything livable cost whatever. So 150 was normal, but we got this for 80. I'm just so blessed. You know, I have all these windows, and so it's really not important to go outside, I think, sometimes, because I have all these windows, and they're so helpful for taking me outside. See the tracks around the edge of the porch? Look at those two chickadees sitting on the wires. Look at this squirrel. Oh my, he's almost a brownish black. Not your typical black squirrel. But he's not a red squirrel. Red squirrels are smaller. So much easier to feed the squirrels on the table and the floor, and then they leave the bird feeder alone. Now the raccoons are different, but they're hibernating now. See, we've been sleeping up there, so the heat from the wood stove rises and goes up there into that room. It's very nice. I guess I've been looking out these windows for a while. I've been weaving on my loom, my mop yarn, my pink mop yarn. I almost used it up. I have this little pile left. Another little pile not as big. And that is all of this pink. I'd like to use it for a stair runner. That's the plan. I don't think it's long enough. I'll have to pull it off up there to have a look. I'll have to measure it on the stairs. My son thinks I should buy treads and risers and just put in a beautiful stairway on top of the stairs. I don't think I can do that. Oh well, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.